So off our hero goes into the G-Bank, he says, or wherever it is he's going, to the G-Bank. And his father goes down the stairs. He doesn't want to know anything or anyone. He just thinks I've been a fallen person. Too many failures on one such day. I need to get out and about. I need to go recreate. I need to hang loose. I need to be something other than what I am, which is this person's father. He goes running down the stairs because he wants to meet new people. And it winds up, he just really comes and catches his friend. His friend still fucking thinking about things, thinking about what he can do, what he can be. That's the father too, by the way. So he's pressing buttons. He wants to know somebody else. He wants to know something else, anything else but this person who keeps bothering all of us into revealing who we are. I can't help you too much. I can't help you be who I am. Do you understand that? I can't help you be what I want to be. I can't help you be anything to anybody because they don't honor people who help people. I need to leave too. I can't do anything about it. What should I do? What can I do? What can I do to make this a better day for everyone? Should I break loose? Should I infiltrate? Can I bother you for one more thing? Can I ask you who you are really? Who are you to people? Are you the person that I'm looking for, the person who can help me have everything I want to have? I told you I'm no one to you. I'm no one to you, and I have to guard myself. I can't let you take from me the way that you take from everyone, the way you bother people, the way that you bothered me. I can't let you be the person you want to be. I can't let you have everything. Your father's mad, I'm mad, we're all mad because you're here. We didn't have any disturbance until you showed up. Now this person is called a troglodyte. A troglodyte shows up because he has to murder somebody and he'll do it. He's an all-morgue person. He has to murder somebody and he's going to do it the way that people do murder without asking questions. We see that the screen has detail in the back because this is something that was added in and I'm not really sure where it goes. I think it goes here where they're talking. I can't say for sure. It certainly does not go there. It goes at the end, where he's remembering what it is that he did to get to the place that he is. That's the one who's helping him. All in all, they're not going to have much to say to each other because this one is wily. You can see he's like Lucille Ball, always thinking about things that are not appropriate because that is what they do. They're always thinking about things that are wrong, that are over the border, that are without remiss, that are not compensatable. This person wants to know what it is that he does. What does he do to become this thing? The one that keeps asking people for things they cannot give. He is the one who was sent to us, they think. This one says he's not going to make it. What difference does it make? I want to talk about him too much. I'm going to take him and break his neck. I'm going to do it at home. I'm going to do it where he lies. So this person, this augur, does find out where he lives, and he's waiting for him at home. And this is where he goes. This is where he lives, in this elevator shaft. He doesn't know where to make his home because he's really cheap. He will not pay anyone. The V over top stands for furnace. I mean, he lives next to the furnace. So he goes in here. I want you to know that he's in his own home, but he thinks that there's too much steam here for the day. And people are leaving. These are the ones that usually work for us. They're leaving. We live in a cold territory. And they're leaving. They say it's too hot here. They're taking their coals and their minds out of here. And he thinks, oh, well, I've been away. I've been also remiss. I haven't been able to do my job. My job was here, governing them. Where we work, he tells people just have to mock like they're working. They don't really have to work. We just let them come and go and do what they do. And they make enough of everything, but we're mad. And we're mad because they don't want us to do what we do, but we do it anyway. He's trying to get this clock machine to work right, and he doesn't know how it works. How do you do it so that it works a little bit at a time? Just an aside, when somebody next to you releases, you release too. You can see in the lights you have a certain amount of time to release yours. Like a waveform. It was worthwhile paying people. Switches let go of too much into the wrong person. They save. They err on the side of saving. This was worthwhile. Now this person's spinning in my arms, and I can't get him to do anything. I can't get him to be anything I need him to be because he won't stop working for the system. The system is what portrays us and doesn't allow us to work. The system is what allows us to be and not to be too. This person is in my arms, he's fainting, and yes, that was the father, the same. They are the same person. I get around in the head. I can get around. It's where I look. I mean, it's always there. Anyway, these two are having a romance of sorts. One's fainting, the other one likes his touch, because they're very lazy. He tells me, oh, please, we can put this back together. We can make this work. We can make this the way we want it to be. And he says, if you don't mind, I'm going to do your job for a while. I'm going to be this. So we fade to black, and here we are on a back screen again, because this is where people up top see that their heat is failing, things aren't working right, there's no waveform of enjoyment or no savings, there's just people here, and he's thinking about how he's going to get this guy for betraying him. You can see the folly set up that he's going to murder the wrong guy. The one who took his place versus the one who's staying there. We're right. Anyway, so here we are. They've traded places. The one with all the hair in the back is there, and this one is going to his address, right? And that is funny. You know what I mean? This is like life. Nobody cares who's there as long as nobody's there. Anyway, they keep doing what they're doing. This one is blessed in the way that he keeps taking. He says, wait for me. Wait, both of you. They're talking to his father. These people are really, really in sad shape. But anyway, one decides to go to his apartment to seek his fortune. He thinks he has a lot. And the other decided he's going to work and be a part of what goes. That's the best way to say it, of what keeps going. So, this machine doesn't work, so he's going to stay with it and try and see what he can do to make it better. I'm going to tell people that the benefit was in and of themselves. Right, I told you. So, here we are upstairs again. People are trying to get to where they need to be, and he's taking the coach from his known assassin. Shows him the address, and of course it all works out fine, as if to skip the point. Well, when they get there, he tells him it doesn't quite go the right way. Now he is sitting in the car, and there he has both of them. I don't want you to think I made an error here. He's driving to his home. He'll call the other one in. He gets the job done. Now, Joseph, that is all you get to do, because Joseph has no name for Jesus. It's true. It's surmise. He's not really Jesus. He'd be a friend of Jesus. Okay, Jesus doesn't work, or does he want to work? He's really heavy-handed. This person wants to be there, and the name means nothing to him, by the way. He wants to be there relaxing the comforts that he thinks he's accrued. He means gathered for himself, but hasn't used. There's a woman at home, but she's going to be leaving soon. She wants to go out and about, live the nightlife, while he sits there thinking about what it is that he's going to do. He doesn't go out and do the nightlife, but he likes creature comforts at home. More like vignettes, more like other people. A wreath, a rosary, something pretty to look at, and a television that moves along and keeps him spatial. The spatialness is defined by what's not attached but is moving along with you. It's an important part of humankind, three things, to know that there is no vision that isn't complete without something that you really like to look at. That means you're going to stare and love it for yourself. These are not important facts that they're showing. Another one is the visage, the memories that are brought to mind when you see the thing that you love the most. And then there's the emery, parts that make you do have it again. You're going to rush right out and try and make something great for yourself one more time, just like these people do. He's in a flurry of papers and a great time had by all. And let's say it was New Year's or a birthday, and the women he's come to love, one of them is black. Did you notice that? Right, like in heaven, they're black angels, depending on what it is that people think that they want, or vice versa, what it is we think we can give you and you can want that afterwards. That piano is rollicking, and there are women sitting around. The world is very sophisticated. The kisses come after winds, like any Lothar as she rushes forward. This person thinks that, the memories have been bestowed on him, by the way, thinks that all these things are so beautiful, and he doesn't know what to do. Am I going to be able to handle it? Am I going to be good enough for what it is that's being bestowed upon me? He has a chauffeur. He has to chauffeur this and that, trying to figure out what it is that he can do to delay getting to where he needs to go. And we're going to break for the time being. This gets to be more important now because this is very deep inside the ballads. He also has to have his portrayals fulfilled. So deep inside the ballads, there's a little, what we call a little delving with him. He'll be able to sit and play and to enjoy everything. And this is God, the real God. God is in his little hut. He portrays himself there, and he wants to know him because he thinks that he has the key to the future. So this person crawling up here, this one in disguise, is really not right for him, but he wants him to portray this because he wants him to know that he missed the opportunity to know God. This is a dwarf. Dwarf is still him, okay? We're going to cut off here.